committee, the college football committee, they don't respect the Big 12. They don't respect the Big 12 at all. And y'all, if you really think about it, they never have respected the Big 12. Do y'all remember it was a time where the BCS was in his last go round, and Baylor and TCU was like neck and neck for the top dogs. They didn't let neither one of them in. Neither one of them. So what I'm feeling now is that the Big 12 getting played. They getting played. It's no reason why Boise State should have the 4th spot as the highest ranked conference team when they playing in the Mountain West. They don't play nobody, but they get a higher seed than the top 4 programs, the top 4 conferences. They get a better seed than us. Now, why is it that SEC can have 4 teams in, the Big 10 can have 3, the ACC can have 2, but we can only have 1? Don't make no sense to me. And they making sure they cover all ends. They say, hey, if the Big 12 has a 3-loss team in, maybe they might not even get in. I say, now, boy, if, say Colorado just happen to get in because the chips fall where they may and we get off in the playoffs. If we get in the playoffs and, the Big 12 championship and win, they already trying to say that they're giving that to Tulane. They will put Tulane. So they got us ranked so low that it's almost impossible for us to get in. If they would do that, boy, they would jeopardize a whole lot. They would jeopardize a whole lot. So I know the Big 12 probably scared, and they like, oh my goodness, we need Arizona to stay where they're at, because if Colorado gets in and win, we might not get. Listen, y'all, I want Coach Prime to get in that Big 12 championship game so bad and win it, because I want to see what the committee going to do. You just going to not put them in and put a Tulane in? Do you see the ACC? Not the ACC, the AAC. The AAC, them fired about 6 coaches. That's how terrible that league is right now. But they talking about putting Tulane over us. And then check this out. SMU lost to BYU. So how in the world can SMU be higher ranked than BYU? They shouldn't be at all. And then check this out. If Boise State almost lost a few times this year, why are they not at 25? Like, everybody in the top 25 probably could whoop them. Everybody in the top 25. All you got to do is start the running back. Y'all, this wild, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like, you gonna make it where you try to force the Big 12 out because we got a competitive conference. We don't get no love. This crazy, y'all. JB, what's happening? T-Rail. JB, you say, how in the world we went from 16? Your guess is good as mine. And Kansas is hot right now. So I don't know. Missy Willie, you say nightcap. Yeah, got to get one in. Queen B, I appreciate it. Matt, you say they don't respect the Big 12, bro. You know that. They don't. I'm talking about they done kicked us to the curb like, man, y'all trash. And I don't get that. I don't get it. I wish it was played out last year where they did the top 12 and we could get off in there. And man, I roll with it. Boy, I wish we could have did that because this looking wild. DJ, who is that? I'm about to look him up. I don't even know who that is. Charles, you say Kansas was not even throwing the ball. Well, they threw it like 21 times, but they run game was working so good. Platinum, hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I couldn't believe this, man. I don't think they have respected the Big 12 for years. Only Texas and Oklahoma got respect. If Texas and Oklahoma undefeated, they off in there. Matter of fact, if Texas and Oklahoma was over here and they would have lost to a Kansas and a K-State, they'll still let them in. They doing us wrong. They doing the Big 12 wrong. Nothing formed against us, Chef Proud. We got to stand on that because, man, the college committees, they trash. Like, if anything, Boise shouldn't make it. Blue, you say the disrespect of the Power Four was shown last year when they left. Yeah, they kicked Florida State right out of there, but yeah, that is wild. That was wild. Like, look, I guess at the end of the day, it's about the SEC and the Big Ten. Nobody else matter. Nobody else matter, y'all. They don't care nothing about nothing else. I don't know what we need to make them care, but they don't care at all. They don't really care about us. Josie say, what bowl you think we'll be in? Well, we got to see how this weekend play out. This Friday and Saturday play out. We might be off in the Big 12 championship. Outside of that, I think most of the games start around December the 27th and 28th. So we'll be in one of them games if we don't make it to that Big 12 championship game. Like Alamo Bowl, Holiday Bowl, one of them two probably. JB, you say, what's done in Darshire? It need to come because they making sure Big 12 ain't getting off in there. And I know the commission like, oh my goodness. Kansas done beat Colorado. Oh my goodness. If we have a 3-loss team win the Big 12, we're not getting in. That's how they done basically made this thing. If a 3-loss team win the Big 12, they trying to kick them all the way out. T. Walker, what's happening? Missy Willer. Yeah, I ain't know they had him on. I ain't know they had him on. Mac, you say run game was for 300 yards plus? Yeah, it will run that thing now. Brian, you say that's because Texas and Oklahoma got that bad. We got to get something going off in the Big 12 because they downplaying that Big 12. Charles, you say Boise State is not ready for the playoffs. And the crazy thing, they just give them automatic to the group of 5. And you're right. Some schools ride, a lot of schools riding off names. If you take the names off these schools, Alabama shouldn't be that high. Alabama shouldn't be that high. It's only because they lost to Oklahoma that they still up there. But, God, dog. This is wild. We need to get that money then. T-Walk, you say money talk. It sure do, boy. Them boys paying up. Big 12 and the SEC paid up. Trill, you say at the end of the day, it's about the name of the school and not the conference. Yeah. Yeah, they had to get a Boise in because it's Boise State. They the little school that beat the Giants. And then you got to get all your blue blood schools in. Yeah, they don't want to charge. They don't want to see Colorado at all. Hey, you said Coach Prime say he won't be watching. That's understandable. They had the control. They lost it. Matt, you said I seen a video of the Zebras was running in the way of DBs. I seen it. They were interfering. Well, them zebras will do anything in that Big 12. They just hurting all us, man. We need to throw away that whole officiating group. I'd rather take some rookies get out there. God, dog. You say it makes sense though in a way because what team can compete with the Big Ten or the SEC? We saw that with TCU last year before. Uh, ah, nah, they was competing with Michigan, but the refs was helping them too though. They was competing with Michigan. Georgia just came in and just powerhoused them. But ain't that going on like that no more with all that NIL money. Key, you say the Big 12 officiating did. They did. They did. Chosen. So realistically, what happens for Colorado if they end up in the Big 12 championship? If they win, I don't know. I don't know if the committee will just get there and say, we ain't putting Prime off in there. That's what I want to see. Brian, you say not including Travis as a finalist. Let me know all I need to know. Yeah, hey, they don't care. Wild, ain't it? Yeah, man. We know the refs will do it, but you just didn't know they'll do it like that. They came out loud in effect saying, we don't care about nothing. Prime ain't winning today. We ain't calling nothing. But, yeah, he gonna get the scoop. Yeah, he gonna get the scoop. It shouldn't be like this, though. It shouldn't be that you have to fight through the Big 12 and then have a Boise State sitting there like, well, we just whooped up our little SAR conference and we better than y'all. Bro, you ain't. Yeah, they had Oregon on the ropes for a while, but Oregon ain't like that. Oregon by fumbling the ball 2 or 3 times. 2 times to teams that ain't about nothing. That can't even recruit to the level they recruiting at. Say flashback when K-State crazy and they let them have it. Trill, you say, I mean, you can say the refs did certain things, but yeah. I know the K-State game, at the end of it, that ended up coming on us. Boy, I wish we'd had it. Don't touch too. Yeah, Jimmy might be back, Ed. He might, but you just never know how that's going to go. All I want now is for us to have an opportunity to have somebody in the Big 12 in that thing. I'm like the K-State coach now. We should have 2 or 3 in. 2 or 3, man. Really, Big SEC 3, Big 12 3. Because if that's the case, we need to just form 2 leagues. 2 leagues. ACC and Big 12 go over here. Big 10 and SEC go over here. Whoever make it out y'all tunnel and whoever make it out our tunnel, let's roll. Let's duke it out. And then we'll give conference, and let's duke that thing out. Because y'all just doing whatever y'all want to do. We'll vote for who we want in. And y'all can vote for who y'all want in. Bam. Let's let it play out. Let's let that thing play out. But they show running it, y'all. They are making sure that the Big 12, and they already talking about it. Listen, hey, if just by chance, the Big 12 has a winner that has 3 losses, Tulane is playing very well. They'll get that slot. If they get that slot to them, college football lose all credibility. Because, let me go look at, well, Boise State being in anyways is a joke to me. But let's look at, all right, let's look at their conference. Okay, Memphis doing good. Tulane doing good. South Florida, no. UTS, no. Army, yes. Navy, yes. UAB, no. North Texas, man, this don't even count. This conference don't count, man. It's just like Boise State, them don't count. They don't count, man. If they gonna give 2 slots to everybody, they gonna give both of them a slot. Man, this is wild. This is wild. I ain't never seen nothing like this before, y'all. Never seen nothing like this. I can't understand why they trying to knock out. You got K-State solid, Arizona State solid, BYU solid, Iowa State solid, we solid. But none of us could get in. None of us. We got the Heisman Trophy winner. First quarterback taken. Come on, man. Big 12. I can't believe they look at y'all as a joke. And we got solid teams. Nobody play. Nobody play. Man. So what we got to do? Get our SEC schools? Got to have SEC on there? And then check this out. They don't care about putting a 3-loss Alabama in there, or a 3-loss Ole Miss, or a 3-loss South Carolina. They don't care about that. Tony, you said Colorado had a chance to control their destiny. They did. They fumbled it. But they still got an opportunity. So they got to win Friday and pray for the best Saturday. Mac, you say Oregon isn't a factor now. They're undefeated. They're trying to squeeze in. Yeah, they in. And then the way it's set up, look, the SEC gonna get theirs. The Big Ten gonna get theirs. It should be no disrespect us. We should have 2 teams in at the minimum. 2 from the ACC, 2 from us. I get them saying 3 from the SEC, 3 from the Big Ten. I guess because they pay you. But they should at least for us say 2 from the Big 12 and 2 from the ACC. They trying us. They trying us. Like I get it. They trying us. And I don't understand why they trying us. Charles, you say Oregon shouldn't be ranked number 1. They struggled against the FCS, struggled against a group of 5. I think the only thing Boise State holding on to is that they played Oregon decently. But they played them so early. Like, man, Big Bear, you say the SEC and Big 12 trying to destroy the Big 12. That's why they're pushing Dion to leave or quit. Yeah. Well, I want Prime them to win that Big 12, get in, win it, and go into the playoffs and just whoop everybody. No matter what the refs say, we just whoop everybody. Golly. Oh, you say CU trying to squeeze in. Yeah. I want them to. But it don't look like the college committee gonna let them. They on the SEC, the Big 12 head. But it's been like that for years. If it ain't Texas or Oklahoma, they ain't rolling with it. And I never really cared about conference lineup like that because when Miami was in the Big East, man, they'll beat the brakes off you. When Florida State was whipping the ACC and wasn't nothing there, nobody went tripping about that. Nobody went tripping when USC was whooping up everybody in the Pac-12 and nobody went out there. Man. Nick Saban made the SEC like they was like that. Now they got Kirby trying to hold on. And Kirby should already have 3 losses, even 4, with a Kentucky loss and a Florida loss. But it didn't pan out that way. So right now, y'all, in the way it's looking, you would need, if you want a Big 12 school in it, you would actually need Arizona to win out, Arizona State. If the way they trying to play it, you would need Arizona State to win out. But y'all know what's funny? Now they don't know who's going to win the conference, but they Arizona State was. But when Colorado looked like they could win it, they never put Colorado up high enough. They never put them up high enough. They made sure they stayed low. See, that's why I don't know if we win out and they fumble on Saturday, how would they do it? How would they rank us? And then for the Big 12 championship game, if we win that, they still might try to rank us crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't understand why the college committee feel that they got to be getting paid good. Them pockets got to be fat. They got to go home and say, babe, man, I really don't like myself. And then the wife said, babe, why you don't like yourself? Babe, I go in there knowing the Big 12 is a great conference. You got Colorado. Kansas is a good team. The rankings, the record don't show it. But you got K-State, Arizona State, BYU, Iowa State. All of those are good teams. And we're ranking them so low, babe. Why do you do that? Well, they told me that our 2 kids get to go to any college in the country free. They told me I could drive around as long as I'm in the committee in any vehicle I want. They got connections. So, babe, I go in there and tell a lie every day. Every Tuesday, I tell a lie. Every Tuesday. Yep. Every Tuesday. So, they know. They know. Charles, you say if Colorado was losing, they would have but 2 teams from the Big 12. Yeah. I wish Colorado wouldn't have lost, man. I don't even know how high they would have ranked us. They still wouldn't have probably put us up that high. They wouldn't have gave us, I guarantee you, they wouldn't have gave us the top 12. Big Bear, you say the problem is they loved. It's wild that you got to fight against so much. You got to fight against the Zebras. Then you got to fight against the team. Then you got to fight against the college committee. Like, bro, what y'all doing? Charles, you say college football is pay for play. Yeah. Don't touch too. You say, Colin, stop it. You saw what they did, Florida with Florida State. Yeah, they crushed Florida State. But I understand that a little bit. Like, Florida State, they're like a total different team. They look like a total different team. I get it. But the playoff committee know they was wrong for that too. The playoff committee know they was wrong for that too. They know they was wrong. And then Kurt Herbstreit tried to lay back and chill. Now he don't try to say too much. J27. Matter of fact, they were disrespecting us on Saturday. Yep. Yeah, they were disrespecting us on Saturday. Everybody had their teams up, and then they just had us the Big 12 conference. Like, God, no. And why we let them do that? I need, if we make to the playoffs, Coach Prime them, and we win the championship game, I need him to come out there and say Tuesday, I want the whole world to know. If they don't have us in that top 12 in that college football playoffs, all this mess trash is rigged up. Boy, they'll be scared then. Everybody be scared. Prime done said it. Oh, my goodness, we got to put him in. Who do we bump? One of them SEC teams got to go. Somebody got to go. Jay, you say they hoping we win, and I think we would be 12 or 13 to drop that far. Yeah, they trying to make sure we don't get off in there, boy. I say, boy, it don't make sense that, but I get it. Guess they don't think nobody in the conference worthy. Now, let's just look at, all right, let's go to the SEC. They say Texas got a weak schedule. So let's go look at Texas' schedule. Let's look at schedule, y'all. Could we have beat Colorado State? Yes, we did. Could we have beat Michigan at Michigan? I think we could have. UTSA, that's a win. Louisiana Monroe, that's a win. So we 4-0 right there. 4-0. Mississippi State, 5-0. Oklahoma, I don't know how that would have went. Georgia, I don't know how that would have went. Well, no, they dusted Oklahoma. So Oklahoma, we 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. Georgia, let's say that's a close game. Vanderbilt, we win. Florida, we win. Arkansas, we win. Kentucky, we win. And now we got Texas A&M. Man, give us their schedule. Give Colorado that schedule. Michigan barely got wins. Mississippi State trash. UTSA, UNLV, and Colorado State, they cupcake. Oklahoma trash this year. Georgia, matter of fact, Georgia is the only good team on this schedule at Texas A&M. Give us this schedule then. God, dog. It's crazy, y'all. That's how they do us. Yep. Let me look at another SEC school. Let's say we had Texas A&M schedule. Mississippi State schedule. Eastern Kentucky, Arizona State, which is good. Toledo. UMass. So that's 3 guaranteed. Florida, at the time, yep. Texas, who knows? Georgia, who knows? Texas A&M, who knows? Arkansas, yep. So on this list, you only got 4 teams that you have to duke it out with. And Tennessee. And Ole Miss don't look like I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Arkansas, they played at HBCU. Oklahoma State could have beat them or did beat them. Or they played UAB. Then they came back and played Louisiana Tech. Come on, man. Come on, man. Who else got a schedule? South Carolina, Old Dominion. Come on. Akron, come on. Warford, come on, man. So the SEC can have 3 chump games while we got to duke it out the whole way. Auburn got HBCU, New Mexico, but I think New Mexico beat them, and Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe got paid. They just was all in the SEC. Texas A&M, McNeese State, Bowling Green. Come on, man. New Mexico State. Oklahoma got Temple. Maine. Tennessee. Chattanooga. Kent State. UTIP. Come on, man. Give us them 3 games, man. If you give us them 3 games, who we played? Can't even remember. We'll swap out our North Dakota State with one of them SAR schools. And then swap out Nebraska with one of them. Then we only got 2 losses. Come on, man. Hey, blessings to y'all. I just want to come on and tell y'all, man, that they're against the Big 12. We'll ride out tomorrow. Catch me at 11:30, baby. We're going to ride. Hey, holla at